Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. All right, we've basically annihilated the tough block. It's just putting arrows right through the middle now, in one end out the other. So I think it was time for some reinforcements to come in. So I had this bit of 1-inch pink styrofoam left, and I thought, let's double it up. Let's see how much this can withstand, because this is a heck of a lot more denser than the stuff that comes into these tough blocks. And so I cut her out 2 feet to 2 feet. I even got a small section left over, so when I do wear out the bullseye on here, I can just put a center section and then just kind of flip fold my target around it and still get my center shots. So I'll have some extra life even then. But of course we might do that ahead of time. We'll see how well they take to 54 pounds of 520 grain arrows. So, yeah, these are nasty. I love these things. All right, I'm gonna go back to 14 yards and we're gonna put a few rounds through and see how it does. Right on the inside of the 10. Sweet. And we got a 7 and a 6, but who cares? My arm was getting a little wavery. I've been doing a bit of shooting today, so. Holy cow. Oh, that's the deepest. Push that back in. Well, yeah. Whew, not bad. Decent penetration there. Very good. Decent. And this is the one that went in the deepest. That might have been our first shot. Anyway, that's good stuff. Whew, whatever I hit with my bow ain't gonna live long. Anyways, so I think that was a good fix for these things. Now, if only manufacturers could make tough blocks like this out of pink styrofoam, but like one solid chunk. I mean, we get tons of shots. So that's really, really good. So anyway, like I said, I still got a piece that's about yay wide that once I wear this center out, I'm gonna put that right in there, and that'll give me even some more extra time with this. You gotta get your money's worth out of this stuff, folks. I mean, bottom line, I mean, stuff ain't cheap. I live in Canada, so these are like 50 bucks a pop in Canada, probably about $29 in the US, probably somewhere around there. But wow, that is definitely some pretty good strong stuff, and that's only 2 inches worth. I've seen guys actually make full homemade targets out of this stuff. You could spend 100 bucks on pink styrofoam and easily make a way better target than the two tough blocks combined. Mind you, it won't be quite as thick probably, but it's going to be way tougher, you know, so that's the goal here, right? Anyways, so now we know it can withstand 54 pounds really well, and these arrows weigh 520 grains a piece, and that's with a 100 grain field tip. So and these are a 500 spine, but because of the wrap, it adds about 160 grains of extra weight to these arrows, plus stiffens the spine up a little bit too. And if you're wondering about these are made by Acmos. I've already bought, what, 3 dozen of this. I bought 1 dozen of the naked shafted with feathers for my recurve bows. And I got to order some more. So when I get some more money, I'm going to order another 2 dozen for that thing. And probably order even more for this too. I don't quite have enough arrows, I don't think. And there's still 6 in the house sitting in my bow case. So, but yeah, they're good, accurate arrows. You can, trust me, get the odd one that's kind of really, it doesn't want to group well. And my last batch of 24, I did get 4, so I'm waiting to hear back from him because he did say 100% guarantee. So I don't know what he's going to do as far as, is he going to give me a couple bucks back, or is he going to send me another 4 arrows? I have no idea. But out of the entire batch, and these come from China, I only got 4. My first original batch of 12, I didn't get any bad ones. They're all really good, and they all do, even though they won't group where the snot for those 4 because they're pretty whacked according to my machine and my results on the target. They're still going in straight, but they group so far. It's just like I was aiming for the bullseye. I didn't jerk, and you know, I'm taking out all the factors, and so. But if there's too much of bounce when you run it over the arrow machine, then yeah, likelihood is it's going to go this way, that way, that way, or that way. Even though they still fly technically straight, they're just not going to hit anywhere where you need to hit. And I'm going hunting with these things, so I need to make sure I can hit in the vitals. So, but at least all the rest of my arrows are good. So not one issue with the other ones, just 4 out of that last batch. I thought I'd let you guys know because of an update with that. Some people ask about the Acmos arrows. There's a lot of videos on them on YouTube too, and it's kind of like, well, people have their opinion on Chinese arrows. Some people like Easton arrows. Some like, you know, Carbon Express. Some people like whatever brand. And, you know, I mean, for hunting too, and even just regular, you know, jacking around target shooting, you don't need arrows that cost you $50 a piece. Only Olympic shooters need that, you know. They need that kind of precision and quality, right? But for hunters and that, even these arrows are perfect. Like they're more than adequate for hunting, and you know, and for regular target shooting and stuff. And you know, they are really good arrows. And if you do have problems, just contact the seller, and he'll be happy to help you out. So you know, he's not a jerk like some companies can be. He's a really nice guy to deal with. I've had great communication with him, very fast communication too. This morning I emailed him back about the 4 that are bad, and I shot them because he asked me to shoot them, not just run them on the machine. So I did that. And out of the 7 that I suspected, only 4 were problematic firing. They would not group at all. So I do have 4 actual ones that are bad. So not bad. So we'll see what he does, and I'll let you know what happens there too, because I'm going to be doing an Acmos arrow update video eventually anyway. So when I do that, I'll let you know how all that worked out. But I'm going to still keep buying them though. I love these arrows. They're inexpensive. 42 bucks a dozen for these ones. But just remember, they do weigh up. In this bow here, I had to readjust my elevation, and I took myself up to 54 pounds. I was at, what was it, about 48, I think, somewhere around there, or 48 or in that area. Anyways, I ended up jacking up an extra couple turns each, so I'm up to 54 now. Because my bow's kind of a interesting setup, but and I just had to change the elevation just a little bit after that. So I got my speed back, got my elevation up, little small adjustment on the elevation, and these arrows are doing fantastic, and I can still take this bow up to, I believe this one's good for 60 or 70. I don't even know if it's marked up here. I know I have the specs online, but nothing on the limb itself. So, but there you go. That's what we got. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time. See ya.